everyone, thatoldnerfguy here. I really love to mod with what I have at hand or what I have left over from other projects to transform small and simple blaster into something more beautiful and better. So today, another budget mod project. Welcome to Tag. The budget mod project. I am going to take whatever I have left, whatever colors, whatever brass I have, whatever barrel, whatever part or accessories I have at hand to transform this small X-Shot Kickback. This is basically my favorite single shot blaster. It's way superior to a Jolt, it gives good performance out of the box. But I think this can be way more beautiful with a nice paint job, a theme, maybe. I'm into a vibe of post-apocalyptic sci-fi blaster lately, so that's what it's going to look like. And more than that, it's going to be based on something more like this Fury 4. If you want to imagine the color, it's going to be something like that when I'm done with this one. So, let's start and open up this blaster, check the inventory, and make a plan for this project. Okay, this Kickback. I already give you a small overview of what I had in mind, but let's make sure I have a lot of color lying around. But I want to make sure I'm going in the right direction for this. Do I have any accessories? Because I want to get rid of those stickers and the shell will be a little flat on it as it follows. I want to plan the look right at start, so if I need to paint a lot of parts, they will all be dry at the same time so I can assemble the blaster. I got a few of those X-Shot regenerator rail. I really love them because you can just chop off the little leg here, cut it flush to the shell and install the screw to hold it from the other side, and they hold very tight and they almost the right size to give me some texture. And I would be able to put maybe an ammo carrier from the regenerator. I know I got one somewhere, I would have to find it. Maybe one on each side? Maybe, but I need to keep space somewhere to put a power source, because I want to put some LEDs inside of there. Like I said, I'm into a post-apocalyptic vibe, sci-fi, so few pieces of brass that I got left over. This one is too short, but I think I'm gonna have enough in this one for the barrel. Okay, so let's keep that at hand. Nice. For the rest, if I'm putting a rail here with spare ammo holder, I'm gonna cancel those two holes, maybe chopping off the interior and let me check something. I want to make it pseudo matching of this one. So okay, in this square I'm gonna put the same kind of wood I put here. This is wall molding. I'm gonna show you. This is just like a leftover piece of molding that I will cut to the right length. And ooh, is it gonna fit? I think this is gonna fit right inside once I remove the two ammo holder. Okay, I know this is very clear color wood. This is really light color wood. I'm gonna maybe stain it. Do I have leftover stain? Yeah, I'm supposed to have some. Yeah, I got wood stain. This is rosewood, so it's gonna be matching color with my Fury 4. Okay, that is planned. I'm gonna have to cut two pieces to the right length to go there and coat them with wood stain so they're ready for installation. Okay, for this, to install the brass barrel, I'm gonna have to open the blaster, and I'm gonna have to cut the inner barrel, sand it to widen the hole a little, and I'm gonna do a little trick that I'm gonna show you to hold the barrel inside. So if anything happen, it will not fly away and hit somebody. Okay, so let's start with opening this blaster because I'm set on color, unless, yeah, gold for some accent, my dark walnut Satan for base color. I prefer dark walnut instead of black. Dark walnut give a little more richness if you're using green, army color, and gold, copper color with it. It's a little better. And some leftover of Italian olive green Satan. This is my favorite army green color for blaster. Now that I'm set with color, oh yeah, I said I wanted some lighting. Do I have a set of LEDs somewhere? I know I got some round LEDs, but let me just check around my spare bin. Yep, I'm gonna use one of those LED rope. This rope will be awesome. I'm gonna have to paint the battery carrier and maybe cut the clip on it so I can remove it. It's a belt clip if you ever want to have it on you, but I'm gonna use this neon rope to maybe like a cut little piece here so we can see light going through and see a little light shine through those holes. And since I'm gonna keep the kickback, the record on it, every time I'm gonna fire, it's gonna go back. This opening will let a blue light shine through. This thing is not too powerful. It's more like to give a vivid blue color. So, wood for these. Opening the blaster, removing those stickers, coat of paint, and adapting the interior barrel. I think I'm gonna adapt the interior barrel before I do the paint, and then I'm gonna cut the hole inside the barrel where needed so we can see the light and plan the installation of this thing, because I'm gonna have to pass a wire somewhere. Maybe just leave it hanging outside. I'm gonna see about it. We are in. This is a bit long. I'm gonna have to cut it. So let's check that thing. This is gonna be stripped out later on. Now, this is okay spring for its size. Gonna have to try for a new option. This, I'm gonna have to remove the restrictor out of it. This is kind of a simple job. Really need to rip this out open. It's gonna let you remove this and the dart post in the middle at the same time, so we can insert, slightly open this barrel and insert the brass barrel in. I'm gonna cut it about this length at the same time, so I'm gonna be completely good with the barrel. I'll be back in a second just to check the barrel fitment on it. Then we're gonna put color on this thing. Okay, I just cut my brass hin and remove the restrictor and cut the little thing. I'm just inserting the brass to see that it's gonna fit. Is it? Yeah, it's gonna be a little over, but I like the little brass ridge over my nozzle. So yeah, this is gonna be it. But I'm gonna show you a little trick. I already did it on this side. You go with your pliers and you turn around a couple of times. That's gonna swag the end of your barrel so the dart go in very smoothly without problem. But also, it's preventing it from going on one way. On the other side, when your barrel is already inside the little orange piece, you do it the other way. And now I'm gonna have to do it a little more, but you see, the barrel doesn't want to come out. It's staying there. I'm just gonna have to put a good piece of tape here to hold it, and everything is gonna be perfect. This thing gonna fit in? Yeah, pretty much. So now what I will have to do is open up a hole here so my lighting will be able to come here. And my lighting, where am I gonna put this light? Gonna have to put the plug somewhere here. And to roll it up around, I'm gonna have to put the plug, yeah. That's a problem. Nope, I'm gonna have to put the plug on the outside of the blaster. Where is that rope? Yeah, because the plug, this one is already on the outside of the blaster, so it's not gonna cause me problem. The problem is that big long part. I have either one choice: cut it up or put this little tiny piece in the shell here so it goes, yeah, up there. Roll around this barrel pretty much all the length, and that's it. I cut whatever's left of it. Okay, seems simple enough, but this barrel is gonna work. One little thing for this barrel, I might put something inside to shrink the opening a little. That's gonna prevent the dart from going too far inside, and it's gonna concentrate the airflow. So for now, let's remove the sticker, dismantle the shell completely, and put some paint on it. All my parts are pretty much dry. Like I said, I maintain my green, brown, gold color for this steam blaster. I opened up completely the side, so I will be sure to have some light emitting through there. I yeah, kind of remove the middle to receive those two little wooden pieces, which are a little more tight than I expected. I maybe didn't sand them enough, but with a little convincing, they will go in pretty straightly. Yeah, I'm gonna have to convince them a little, but they are gonna go in on each side. Yeah, like they are gonna go in. I'm not even sure I'm gonna have to glue them, because they seem to hold very well. Yeah, so it's gonna be something like that. So now we have a piece done. This is my wooden piece with the gold to be at the bottom of the blaster. I want to give you an idea. Yeah, something like that. Already I like it. That will give it some flair. Pretty cool. That is done. I forgot to make myself a small window for the wire, but I'm gonna make it at the last moment, just to be sure. Now the outlining. I'm gonna outline everything before. Outlining, I go very easily. I go with those silver and gold liner. And I can't find my gold liner. Ah, here it is. Yeah, I use those. Those are Pilot Super Color Permanent. You need to take your time with those. Those are like paint marker. Really take your time, but they are gonna do a tremendous job on your blaster. Everything is pretty much detailed to my liking. I don't want to put really more than that. Sometimes less is more, and I think I've put enough on this blaster, but it will be nice. I already wrapped the neon rope around it. I just made a knot here, wrap it around, made another knot, and put some tape on it. Hopefully it's gonna fit the blaster. It's gonna be okay. I made a small slot here in my shell. So this rope is gonna be inside of here, like that. Yep. Okay, good. This is gonna work. The slide's gonna be, yeah, I did the whole, this side to mount, because there's a screw behind it to mount it there. And to fill the space, I'm gonna put some double-sided acrylic tape on it. And for the other side, it's just a rail. I put the 2 hole hopefully in the right position, and I'm just gonna screw it down there with 2 very small screws, which I might do right now. Those are very, very flat, and hopefully they're gonna work. Is it going right through? Oh, if it's in. Nice. That means I must have did something right. So this is one side of my shell, pretty much done. This is going to be beautiful. This is going to be a little more heavy. I already put the batteries inside. Let me grab a piece of acrylic tape. I think I've already have some pre-cut. Yeah. Need to stick it there and to remove a strip. Because the hole is not as wide as the tape. Did I put it right? Hopefully yes. Let me put the screw in first to make sure I'm in line. Good. Doesn't seem like it want to move. So I got 2 pieces of this futuristic post-apocalyptic blaster. Can I now have the effect I wanted? Quite happy with it. This budget mod turned out pretty nice. I've added some wire loom on it and custom made high voltage sticker for it. But very neat. And I changed the spring inside, so now it returned. And it works. It shows the blue light when fired, and you can see it through the little window here. So yeah, I think it's a success. This is a half dart blaster. When you push your half dart, it is stuck at the bottom here. Give me about 100 FPS. I am pretty happy with this mod. It was almost a zero cost basically. It was a kickback which I had lying around, plus a leftover piece of brass that I use for the barrel inside, $3 lead rope from dollar store, which I painted the box. I put it inside, cut it to the right length around the barrel. To obtain this little blaster, I put an X-Shot mounting rail on this side so I could clip the spare ammo holder on it. And yeah, of course I had to increase the strength of the spring here for the recoil action. And I even have a small, you may be not hearing it, but I have a small hissing sound coming from this thing because it's a cheap lead from dollar store. It almost feels like a real sci-fi post-apocalyptic artisanal gun. This blaster is awesome. I am really happy how this thing turned out. I might do another one in this style. I really dig this style. Yep, so that's it for this video. In the meantime, you can always follow me on Facebook and Instagram at thatoldnerfguy. Please leave a like and comment, subscribe for more content. Don't forget to hit that bell to stay notified for my latest video. This was Dave Fatag. See you next time. Bye.